A viral video from a conservative YouTuber has a lot of people talking as it claims to unveil tens of millions of dollars in daycare fraud in Minneapolis. This afternoon, the commissioner of the department overseeing child care centers did respond. Lou Raguse has been following this story and joins us now live from the newsroom. Lou?
Carla, Tiki Brown, the commissioner of the Department of Children, Youth and Families, says they sent out inspectors today to check the daycares highlighted in Nick Shirley's video, which has over 100 million views on X. Shirley visited nearly a dozen Somali-run child care centers that receive millions in federal child care assistance program funds to try to show there are no actual children inside. Brown said today that each of those daycares had been inspected within the last 6 months, and even though there were a number of different violations, she says there were children present and there were no findings of fraud, so the state continues to pay them.
For the current child care centers that have been named in the video, we have not paused. There isn't a current pause on any of their payments. They are, those continue to move forward. As we gain more information from the folks that are out visiting today and gathering additional information, that may change. But currently, there is no pause on any of the those individual centers.
So aside from Brown sending state inspectors to each of the locations today to see if children were indeed present, the Federal Department of Homeland Security also made similar stops today. Now, the way that taxpayer money is involved here is that daycares receive child care assistance program funds because of low-income families that they have signed up to attend. Carla.
And any explanation for why they didn't see children in those particular videos? Are state leaders responding to that at all?
No, there's no explanation yet, except for what you might call the most notorious one involved, which is the Quality Learning Center, and the word learning was misspelled. We were there today, this afternoon, as vans full of children were dropped off there. The manager telling us that they are not closed, they just open later in the day. So more to come on that, Carla.
All right, thank you so much, Lou, for the very latest.
In another version of suspected fraud, the Minnesota Department of Human Services now says it's reviewing 80,000 Medicaid claims in the latest pay period to make sure they're legitimate. The state's partnering with a third-party firm, Optum, to flag suspicious billing activity in 14 Medicaid-funded programs considered at high risk for fraud. Those include autism, recovery, and mental health services. Once the claims from these programs are verified, DHS says they will release the money to legitimate providers, but the agency says that may lead to some delays in payment.
These Medicaid benefits are truly critical to the lives of so many Minnesotans, and we're doing everything we can to protect these services and ensure people get the care they need.
DHS says some providers may receive money within 30 days, but if there are questions about billing, it could take up to 90 days. KARE 11 has been investigating a number of different fraud cases in Minnesota for years now. Some of those investigations even sparked statewide change and led to criminal charges. You can find all of our recent fraud reporting at kare11.com/fraud.